My name is Patrick Weiler. I'm the Member of Parliament for West Vancouver, Sunshine Coast, Sea to Sky Country, and I'm also a member of the Liberal Party of Canada. I decided to run for political office because I was very tired with environmental laws as they were written and how the government of Canada at the time, which was pre-2015, engaged with First Nations. And so I wanted to have a direct impact on being able to address those, make sure we have more robust laws, and to ensure that we have an honorable way of partnering with Indigenous peoples. My proudest moment was when we were unanimously, or by unanimous motion, and one that I proposed, to modernize the self-governance agreement for the Sechelt Nation. And actually, after that, I was able to do a tour through the SWIA, the territory of the nation, and just to understand how important and meaningful that was to the nation was an incredibly proud moment for me. It's 131,000 people that live in West Vancouver, Sunshine Coast, Sea to Sky, and being able to help them with a problem they have, or to be able to help them achieve their potential or priority. So there's no shortage of issues, and so even one small thing that you can change every day to see the impact that has on an individual is really incredible. As soon as I was nominated as a candidate, to understand what goes into a campaign, which, to see the hundreds of people that worked on my campaign, to see what goes into it, to see how chaotic it is over, for 4 to 6 weeks or whatever it is truly incredible, and it wasn't something that I was prepared for. But I think anybody that's looking into this line of work should absolutely join a campaign first. I work with members of the opposition and other parties all the time to get things done. Every couple of weeks, I take a meeting with a different member of the opposition just to get to know them on a personal level. Actually, after this, I'm going to be meeting with other members of the All-Party Tourism Caucus because I want to be able to take politics out of issues like that, because at the end of the day, we have very shared priorities, shared values, and so especially in a minority government, there's always an opportunity to work together if you can take the time to get to know people. I think the biggest challenge to democracy today is disinformation that's out there. People don't necessarily trust in the news the way that they used to. People get their information from social media, which doesn't always give you accurate information. So I think it's incredibly important for people to understand how our democracy works, then to have a trusted source of independent news to be able to get their information from. As much as I can, I try to meet with high schools throughout my riding, and I can see how smart people are at the age of 16, 17. And I remember what I was like at those years. I was a bit of a punk, and to see how smart and dedicated people are gives me a tremendous amount of hope for the type of world they're going to be able to help shape. If I could share a piece of advice for 16-year-old me, it would be just to be open to things that are out there. The future is never going to work out exactly the way that you think it will, but we're always presented with a tremendous amount of things and opportunities. And so just being open to those opportunities and being willing to be curious and push the boundaries a little bit, I think has been a very important lesson learned for me, but I really wish I would have learned that when I was 16.